As all tales should, this one begins with a paragon of virtue. Here stands a knight. A paragon of virtue, a man of highest caliber, goodness in thought, word and deed. Almost you see in the story, virtue wasn't exactly on a dearest knight's mind. For this knight thought himself above others.
Boo! Yes!
He thought so highly of himself, he considered himself above all men.
Boo! Yes!
He thought so highly of himself that one day he treated a young maid disrespectfully.
I don't want to be in the story.
He was found out and commanded to die, and rightfully so, but his miserable, pitiful, womb-like life.
I really must be going.
His ruthless life was saved by a last-minute plea from the Queen.
This man blew himself all above men to treat a lady with disrespect. So let a lady decide his future and path in life. You will abide by my words. Is that clear?
Yes, very much so, sire.
Do you realize the seriousness of what you have done?
Yes, your majesty. And you can rest assured, if I'm allowed to live, I never think myself above anyone. Never ever.
Your life is not yet guaranteed, Sir Knight. I hold it in my hands like so. All it takes from you is to pull a hair's breadth, and your life is gone, slip through the cracks.
Please take pity, your majesty.
All right, I will give you your life if you answer me one question.
One question?
One.
That's it?
That is all.
No catch?
No catch.
Well, what's the question?
The question is this. What is one thing that all women desire? Answer me that and you will keep your neck and the axe will remain cold.
The one thing that all women desire? Is that the only thing you ask from me?
I give you a year plus a day to search for the answer. At that time, you will return here and tell us what you have learned.
At first the night was light of heart,
Piece of cake.
but the days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months, and the knight was no farther ahead than he was behind.
I have searched every place, every town, every house.
The knight could not find one thing that women desire. He found a million things.
Some say women love riches, women love security, women love honor, women love friendship, companionship, friendship, love, honor, love, friendship. I tell you it's love. Until you rock your rocker. Oh, you're just telling me I'm off my rocker. Exactly what I'm telling you. Bye.
All right.
I believe there's nothing more a woman desires than to be free.
No. That's not it at all.
Finally, a year had passed, and it was time for the knight to return to the castle. With every step he could hear the whetstone sharpening in the axe. He believed he had no answer, and his head would no longer be on his neck. Close to home, the knight crossed paths with an old woman. This is my favorite part of the story.
Young man.
What is it, woman? I cannot speak with you.
Speak with you. I have no wish to speak with you. I merely wish to ask a question.
What's your question?
I merely wish to know, young man, why do you drag me here so? I have not seen anything like it in all my years.
Old woman, it's because I'm going to my death.
How dramatic. What is death?
A death is a death is a death.
And yet it troubles you so?
I was to die at the hands of the king for something I did terribly wrong, and I knew it was terribly wrong at the time, and I thought I'd never get caught. But then I did. But then I was saved by a last-minute plea by the queen. And all I had to do was answer this little teeny tiny question. But I couldn't even do that. Now I know I should have died at the hands of the king. Living a year plus a day is so much worse, knowing that each day just brings an axe closer to my neck.
What doom and gloom you bring? You allow me to ask a question. 'Tis only fair I allow you to ask a question.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to my death. The question is, what's the thing that all women desire? I don't find this funny. I'm quite fond of my neck.
Sir Knight, what would you say if I had the answer?
Of course you have an answer. There are as many answers as stars in the sky and flowers in the field.
Not an answer. The answer.
The answer?
The.
The only one?
That is what I hold.
Oh, woman, if you truly have the answer, I'd pay you back ever so handsomely. I would slay any beast. One word and I would...
All I require is to pledge me your troth, and the next thing I ask you to do with all your might, and then I'll give you the answer.
I pledge my word and my life.
That's right. Your life is safe, and so is your head. When you call out in the great hall, I'll be there to dare any woman or to challenge any woman to your answer and say it's not true.
Well, then what is it? Time is short.
Come closer tonight. I do not wish the whole world to hear.
Zounds! To the castle!
Come with me now and have no fear.
To the castle!
Welcome back, Sir Knight. You have an answer. What have you to say?
I do, my lady. I have heard many things and not knew which way to turn. I heard that women wish love, honor, and friendship, but I think I know the one answer.
Then tell us so.
Women love honor, compassion, but the real answer is equality. They also want love, honor, and riches, but also to make their own choices. If you believe otherwise, kill me.
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You have won your life. Come with us and we have a peace celebration prepared for you.
But what if I came back with the wrong answer?
Hold, I say I must be heard.
Who is this?
Mercy, my queen, I may be old and poor, but I am the one who taught the knight the answer. To this night he did pledge me his word, and like for my answer, he would do the next thing I ask of him.
Then you must do it.
And I will do it the most of gratitude. You did save my neck after all.
You must be paid before this court, then. I ask you to take me as your wife, Sir Knight.
What?
That's all I ask.
Are you joking?
No jokes. You pledged your word in your life.
But I can't marry you. You're old and poor, and I'm a knight. My lady, my majesty, surely.
You gave your word.
But
Your word must be your bond. You will marry this woman and you will do this very day.
And so the knight and the old woman were married. In truth, it was quite a dour occasion. There was no great ceremony or reception. There was no fancy food, no beautiful dress, no dancing, no flowers. The knight was in a foul mood from beginning to the end.
I do not want to see anyone. I do not want to hear anyone. I do not want to do anything ever again. My life is a deep pit of despair, and I'm going to go and drown myself.
I am your love, and I saved your life, and I never did you wrong. Why do you treat me so, and what am I guilty of? Tell me that I may amend it.
There's no amending it. You are poor and old, and nothing can change those two facts.
Sir Knight, I will give you a choice. I can be one of two things. I can be old and poor till I die, but a more true, humbler wife. You'll never displease you. I will never hurt you. You'll never cause discomfort or unrest. I can be young and beautiful.
I pick young and rich, young and rich.
But there's a catch.
I don't want there to be a catch.
I'll be young and rich at your crew, a more faithless and untrue wife you'll never see, and everyone will know it. Which do you choose?
Old woman, I cannot choose. It is in your hands.
Then I'll choose for you.
I
have a choice, and you will abide by my choice. Kiss me, Sir Knight.
Do I have to?
Kiss me, and I'll be both for you. I'll be faithful and good.
Zounds, you're perfect now.
1,000 kisses the knight gave his wife, and so the two lived in total joy and complete happiness for the rest of their days.